2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, I'm Kevin Harlan. Down on the sidelines for us, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu and Edwards are your wingmen. Down in the block, we'll see McDaniels and Gobert. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, the tall post tandem for Holmgren and Hartenstein. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the small forward. Well, one thing we know, Tim, about both these teams, they put a high priority on rebounding the ball.
Well, it puts pressure on you on both ends, Kevin. Offensively, you get second chance opportunities that wears the defense down. And then on the defensive end of the floor, so important to finish off a great possession by securing the rebound.
Wallace with a screen for SGA. Clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the opening field goal of the game for Oklahoma City. Ball kicks to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Thunder with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Goes up at the stripe, and a couple of nice buckets already for him. He's 2 for 2.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to McDaniel. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
The Wolves' Rudy Gobert trade back in 2022, Greg, questioned at the time. But would you say it's panned out?
Yeah, they paid a king's ransom to get him, but the Wolves have become a Western Conference powerhouse, and his elite rim protection has been a key factor.
Here's SGA. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Out to Wallace. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Edwards can't hit. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
First free throw is good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
A new 3-year, $75 million deal for Isaiah Hartenstein as the Thunder retain a vital player and a key foil to rival big man Victor Wembanyama. The contract also does include a mutual option that allows both parties to rework their agreement again before the final year.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Hartenstein with a screen on Ball. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. With his three-point shooting, Chet Holmgren, Tim, provides space for his teammates to operate.
Yeah, that spacing is critical because defenses have to respect his outside shooting, but don't overcommit on the closeout because he can definitely attack you off the dribble.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards has catapulted the Timberwolves to the most success in franchise history. Ant said of Minnesota, this is where it started, and they've been rocking with me since the beginning. I love my teammates. It's a brotherhood, and the fans are like family, so I appreciate the love. Guys?
He has come a long way. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
SGA against Ball. Holmgren looking around. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. To the middle, Gobert. The shot missing. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. And a wide open look for SGA. Drills it from outside. SGA's got 7 points in the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Comes in for Williams, and it's Mitchell in for Wallace. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miles passes to Shannon. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Hartenstein. Shoots over Ball. Misses the fadeaway jumper. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Ball feeling it out a bit. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Jared McCain subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounce pass from McCain. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lets the 3 fly. DiVincenzo with the rebound. In low. Here's Lyles. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Man, what a game. It's been back and forth all night.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Their intention clear. Pound the ball down low until somebody stops it.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Plenty of talent for the Thunder, Greg, but their superstar, unquestionably, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the 2-time consecutive league's most valuable player. He has the complete package, and his efficiency for a guard is historically good.
Mara out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Murrah. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside, Ball. Caruso against Clark. Mitchell outside. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's McCain. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, McCain's showing you he's willing to find the contact and draw fouls.
For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Mara. Cason Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. No good from Clark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Wallace has got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Now Ball. Clark outside. Pass to Zikarsky. And a confident start making his first shot of the game. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. DiVincenzo against McCain. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Every team in this league, Greg, values length. Why is that?
I mean, Kevin, it is a huge help defensively. The longer a player is, the more ground and airspace they can cover. Normally, the best defenders have really long wingspans.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And with the depth, Greg, of this Thunder roster, they come at you at waves. They come at you from every angle.
And that's what's required nowadays, Kevin. With the tempo and movement of the modern game, you've got to commend the front office for consistently uncovering high-level contributors.
McCain with the ball, now guarded by Ball, and he makes that one. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. And here is Ball. Right wing. Hartenstein against Gobert. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Tip ball. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Wallace. Now here's SGA. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniels. Williams with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Offensive rebound. McCain gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Edwards looking it over. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:38 left in the first half. In Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, you can see the same will to win that so many of the greats have had.
There's no doubt. When stakes are the highest, that's when SGA is going to be at his best. He just has that mental makeup. A guy who won't allow his team to lose.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Anthony Edwards has shown tremendous growth as a long-distance shooter. He said, quote, anytime the ball leaves my hand, if I can see the rim, I think it's going in. I've just got so much faith in it. That's how I feel about my tray ball and really anytime I shoot the ball at all. Kevin, back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Holmgren. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dosunmu from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams up on top. Edwards defending. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 3. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Let's hear it from your Jetpack entertainer, Blastoff!
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, working through the lane, he slashed the D to pieces.
Yeah, I think that was the summary of the first half. His ability to just destroy the defense off the dribble.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, Greg, we know the Wolves made the conference finals in 24 and 25. So a step backwards last season in some people's view.
Well, health was a major factor. The loss of DiVincenzo with the Achilles, Edwards hyperextending his knee. They did about as well as they could under those circumstances.
On the court for Minnesota. On-court spots filled by Edwards and McDaniel. All out there with Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at the center. He hits the second from the line. Tim, there can be more than one blueprint for building a winning culture. Some teams emphasize the flow of the game, the beautiful passing. Others emphasize grit, getting inside and grinding it out. How would you pick?
Well, Kevin, I think a lot of it has to do with the personalities of the leaders of each team. You take their strength and the rest of the roster plays off of it.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A 2-point game. Williams against Edwards. It's jostled out. It's stolen by Hartenstein. To the middle, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. SGA's got 9.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert with the bounce pass. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. McDaniels defending. 6 to shoot. Holmgren making his presence felt inside.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Left side, Edwards. Over Williams. Edwards can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wallace with the screen on Ball. Here's SGA. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 6. So, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you've seen a lot of basketball. Is there a former great player you compare him to?
I don't know. I mean, he's unique. I don't think we can compare him to any one former great. He combines a little bit of something from all of it.
Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Ball, the pass to McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got his first points of the game. The Thunder leading by 4. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, what I'm seeing out of their offense is everything looks difficult right now.
They are stringing together a bunch of misses. I just think they need more movement, particularly off the ball.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. Hartenstein against Gobert. Holmgren the pass to SGA. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren the screen. Pass to Wallace. The rebound by Dosunmu. Timberwolves trail by 4. And here is Ball. Gobert with the screen on Wallace. Ball, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. Gobert with the block. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wallace against Ball. Pass to Edwards. Fires away from outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's the right call. That screen was just asking for a whistle.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
A.J. Mitchell's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Legs as great as the Thunder have been over the last 3 seasons, it seems like they're getting better.
Well, Kevin, despite all of the playoff success the last few years, they're still pretty young. But when you combine that youth with a wealth of playoff experience they've gathered, man, the future and the present, very bright indeed.
Minnesota making a switch here. Baron Jay's checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Ball. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Wallace outside. Possible drought ender. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And something I just love about Williams, he is a wing who can also facilitate. Not at all a ball stopper out there.
Pass to Berenger. Back to Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the screen on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
With Anthony Edwards, GA, you can't forget he's got potentially 8 to 10 years left in his prime.
I mean, at 21, he made his first All-Star game. At 22, it was All-NBA. So from a young age, he's had major accomplishments.
Well, McCain's confidence right now is off the charts. You saw how ready he was to fire that as soon as he touched it.
To the wing on the left. Back to Edwards. Good D by Holmgren.
I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a shot contest.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Too easy for Holmgren inside.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Highland passes to Edwards. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, leading by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Obviously a tremendous pass, on time, on point, one of my favorite plays of the night.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got A.J. Mitchell. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Moran in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 4. Down low, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he puts so much into his rebound.
Oh, man, you better put a body on him. Look at that putback dunk.
Terry Shannon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw no good for Williams. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Shannon. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. And here's the pick. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Caruso, the pass to Mitchell. There's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Morrow. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Outside, Ball. Edwards finds Ball. Edwards inside. He's against Hartenstein. Off target at the rim. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. The shot's good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
Guys are making plays, trying to run up the score here.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein passes to Williams. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Ball. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass the Ball. Fires the 3. They get it again.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work." Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thank you, Allie. Wallace, right side. Top of the key, SGA. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And playing through that contact. SGA so tough in the paint.
Outside Edwards. Now Ball. That free throw, no good.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Williams looking around. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul.
Outside Williams. Wallace a screen. Williams inside. Edwards defending.
Good! And right there you see it. Williams taking on the entire defense. He does not back down.
Up top Edwards. He started by Williams. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 9 points. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. And the rejection by Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. Defended by Dosunmu. Outside Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Gobert there for the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Edwards. Now Ball fires the three. It's off target.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now Holmgren. Williams outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards against Williams. McDaniels, a screen on Wallace. Boom. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Ball hits them both. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They call it setting a screen because your feet have to be set. And it looks like his weren't.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's McDaniel. Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Williams with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Shoot from 8. That does not go. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.